if you have fun with something, you'll do it again tomorrow. And if you do it again tomorrow, you'll get better at it, like as time goes on.
You don't have to live under the weight of the whole world on your shoulders. Hi everyone, I'm Dena and welcome to my channel. 今天呢，声音卡住，
可能是对方太红。
对，没错，今天呢要访问的这个歌手呢，就是现在非常红的 Keshi。不知道大家对我的 Too Soon cover 有没有印象？其实这首歌也是他自己的歌，然后是他爆红的歌吧，就是算是他最红的一首歌。然后我自己到现在听还是觉得完全听不腻，我真的非常欣赏。加上他本身呢是亚裔美国人，种族这个部分其实你要在美国得到主流的肯定，前几年前是非常辛苦，但是他近几年来就是有成功的得到很多主流媒体的肯定，为他感到非常的 proud。今天呢，他最主要宣传他的首张专辑叫做 Gabriel。他在2018年的时候开始推出自己的单曲啊、自己的 EP 等等的，但是一直还没有一个专辑给大家。他这次就是终于有这个时间跟资源，好好的可以去包装一个专辑给大家。So I'm really excited. Did you know that Keshi was actually a nurse? 他其实在筹备他第一个 EP 的时候，也就是2018年发那 EP 的时候，他其实还是一个临床护理师哦，就我真的觉得蛮屌的。然后我有看他很多的 interview， 就有说他那时候也是非常的辛苦，也非常的挣扎。当他一边工作一边制作出来的音乐呢，例如 Too Soon 啊等等的，开始被越来越多人听到的时候，他就越来越有自信，觉得 OK，actually I might be able to do it。然后就有说在音乐里面，他也是意识到了说，哦，原来人生是短暂这件事情。So if you want something, if you want to do something, go for it。听到这个故事，我就觉得 me， 我也是你知道护理系背景的，然后我也有相同的经验，我就觉得不要浪费时间 ，once you realize there's something you want to pursue。 现在上到这里，我先练习 and then
现在是一个紧张的 Dena。
对，我现在很紧张这已经太紧张了。等一下我准备好我的 notes。Hi Keshi.
Hi Dena, how are you?
I'm good. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit starstruck right now, but I will do
no
it.
You're good. You're great.
All right. Okay. So let me briefly introduce myself first. Hi, my name is Dena, and I'm an influencer in Taiwan. I'm also a singer-songwriter and producer here in Taiwan as well. Me and my colleagues were like huge fans of yours. Like constantly just, listen to your music for inspirations. So it actually really means a lot to be able to have this opportunity to just chat with you. And also, congratulations with Get It for hitting 1 million streamings on Spotify.
Thank you. Very happy about that. And I love your keyboard setup, by the way. I see it in the background, like it's sick.
Thanks.
And thank you so much on Get It. It's definitely one of my favorites off the record. And as I expected, like pretty polarizing, like in my fan base. Definitely different for them to hear and everything. But if I had to set a precedent for the fact that I don't want to make the same music like over and over again, like it has to be now. Like it's a very crucial time in like the growth of my sort of artist career that like I have to basically tell fans like, hey, I know that you like this kind of music that I make, but I'm not going to make the same kind of music over and over again.
I feel like it definitely transfer. Like it definitely does. When I first listened to it, I was like, whoa, I can see like there's like aggressiveness in it. Also, we need to talk about the music video real fast.
Oh yeah, please.
I'm just wondering, how often do you work out right now?
I work out Monday through Friday for about 2 hours every day. I have a trainer that I've been working with for the past like year and like 3 or 4 months. I'd say I've always been very self-conscious about my weight, and so much of it was diet, so much of it was just like eating properly and like regiment. Like it's not fun, and it's like honestly kind of gross, but like if you just like are disciplined and you stick to it, you will get the results that you want. I found confidence that I have in this whole record like really did come partially from like feeling better about myself too, and that was really huge for me. definitely hand in hand.
Let's head on to my first question. When it comes to music genre, there seems to be no box for you. And I feel like you've kind of built your own style. So I'm just wondering, did you start writing with that intention in mind? Like, oh, I need to find that special sound. It was like a ongoing process for you. Like, what was the process like?
It's definitely an ongoing process, especially with this album. I feel like there's so many different genres of music that I enjoy to listen to. And especially from like kind of being an alumni from like the SoundCloud era, there's so much genre bending and so much rule breaking in terms of like what sounds good to certain people that like I've never felt limited in like oh, I can't use EDM drums in like an acoustic song, or like oh, I can't use like certain transitions like in this track, and you can't change from a trap beat into like a ballad, like that's weird, you know. As a producer, I feel like it's easy to get really tired of listening to a 3-minute song if there are no variation or no changes into it. It's just so much fun to like lace ear candy and like little treats inside for like musicians and like listeners alike. So yeah, definitely a lot of genre bending. In Gabriel, like as a whole record, I think that we were very intentional in creating a variety of sounds. So no song sounds quite the same as another one. Even throughout the songs themselves, like it changes like halfway through sometimes. So like it was very fun for us to make.
Got it. All right. So when it comes to songwriting though, what's your songwriting process like?
So the process is such that I would go to LA for 2 weeks to go work with Ely, who is the executive producer for the record. And he and I would play musical chairs in the producer seat. So we both work in Logic, so it was very easy for us to kind of switch out whenever like I want to be in. Oh, nice. Yeah, so we probably know all the same shortcuts and everything. It's just super efficient for the both of us. And if there were ever a time we would get a lull in writing, Ely would kind of push me to write more, and I would basically say like, no, like I've spent like 15 minutes on it here, like I don't want to waste any time with you. My time with you is limited. Let's make as many sound palettes as we can. I will handle the writing back in Houston where it's like frustrating and long and like I can like hash it out by myself. Yeah. And he's like, dude, are you sure you're gonna have like 4 or 5 songs to write to? And that's what I would do. And I would come back to LA and I would have 4 or 5 songs done. And I would be like, hey Ely, let's finish up these songs now. It felt like an adventure. It felt like when I made the Reaper EP, it felt new and fresh, and like I was always exploring my boundaries and trying to like push forward. When I first met Ely, we had some kind of fruitless sessions and we were just, you know, talking on his couch, and I was like, Ely, music doesn't feel fun for me anymore. Like, and he was like, well, let's make it fun again. And we did. So that's kind of how the album.
I feel like have a good songwriting partner is really important. And it's really
absolutely. It feels like you unlock the potential of each other.
Yeah. Sometimes you need that like push or that
yeah.
To all the kids out there watching, fans out there watching who has the same dream, what advice can you give them? And yeah, do you have any advice?
I think my only advice when it comes to whether it's like learning guitar or songwriting or producing is like have fun with it. It's something that I was reminded of like this past album making process. Because if you have fun with something, you'll do it again tomorrow. And if you do it again tomorrow, you'll get better at it like as time goes on. So important. Like it doesn't feel like work at a certain point. Like it just feels like you're just enjoying yourself. And then sometimes you get the best stuff like just out of nowhere. So yeah.
Thank you so much for spending time with me, and it's been a pleasure chatting.
For
sure. I think I'm pretty punctual right now, like on time right now. And yeah, congratulations on your debut album. Wow, we're all looking forward to it. I can't wait for the rest of the world to hear it. And yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. You too. Bye. Bye.
我需要一个 moment. Where's my coffee? 你觉得我们可以变 best friends 吗？你们来观众来跟我说。
我告诉你，留言区
很多事情在跑在我脑袋里面，就觉得我刚刚表现怎么样？他会觉得我很怪。我怎么没有问我？ 应该要场控，但是又不舍得打断他，你知道吗？因为他也是很 expressive 的人，其实
他很乐于分享。
对，他很乐于分享这种。我忘了跟他讲，我也是护理系的。我竟然忘记跟他讲我是护理系的。maybe 有跟他一个更深厚的一个连接。
没错，没关系，我觉得他已经记得你了。你有讲到他的身材，他应该也是蛮开心的。
如果我跟他讲到护理系不得了，我真的觉得我们会变 best friends。
没事啦，
最近很多事情一次就是挤上来，然后我就压力很大，然后我就最近身体很怪，毛病很多，然后后来去看医生，发现 OK， 自律性神经失调。
没错，
我没有这样过，所以大家真的要非常注意自己的身体。如果可以的话，希望可以跟 Keshi 一样，每天都运动。This is it for Keshi 的专访影片。很希望未来有机会可以合作啦。
你要努力被他看到，然后
对
两个人互相争光。
来，我们大家一起期，Dena可不可以做到？
可以，留言区快点跟他说他可以。
而且我忘记跟他说我有做的 Too Soon 的 cover。
没关系，我们等一下 send 他，我们直接 send 给他。
我不知道，大家别忘了要去听他最新的专辑，叫做 Gabriel。Gabriel 呢，其实是他就是自己一个很喜欢的名字，他很喜欢的 idea of naming an album， 就是把一个 album 当作是一个小 baby 的感觉，然后给他一个名字，所以他才把它取名叫 Gabriel。哦，我也很想要问他，你有没有其他喜欢的名字？
你这次听完他的新曲，你觉得你有什么感想？
很期待耶，因为我觉得我有听到更多比较强烈的声音在里面，比较大声的、比较用力的声音在里面。然后他平常的音乐比较柔一点点，他原有的特色就是旋律线非常高，音乐性非常高的，不管是吉他的 riffs、吉他的 loops 或是钢琴的 loops， 我觉得都是非常悦耳、好听的。然后配上那种比较用力的 beats， 我都觉得是一个很好的冲击。大家有想要听我 cover 吗？
嘿，大家底下可以留言。
对，那到时候我发的时候，请大家一直 tag 他，
压力好大。
对，然后让他知道说，哇，我也是护理系的。
不要再强调护理系了。
So yeah, that is it for today. 如果你们想要看到我其他的主题类的影片啊什么的，或是想要跟我聊天之类的，都可以在下面留言跟我说，让我知道。And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. 我真的觉得我真的很恨耶。